Hello, all my Virgo babies, and welcome to your bi-weekly tarot card reading. Now, I'm going to start right now. And as always, if you have not done so yet, go ahead and subscribe and click that bell icon so you can be notified when I go live or upload new videos. Okay, now as you can see, I have 3 decks this week, and this is going to be the permanent tarot reading, or the permanent tarot spread that I'm going to do for this series. And it involves 24 cards. That's 1 defining card and 2 clarifying cards for the spread. And I've already prayed and shuffled these cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and deal these cards. Now, this card, the first card is an overall theme for the next 2 weeks. This one is what you are leaving behind. The third card is what you are continuing. The fourth card is what is entering into your life. The fifth card is what is to come for your career. The sixth card is what is to come for your relationships. The seventh card, is what is to come for your personal growth. And of course, the last card is the overall advice for the next 2 weeks. Okay, I'm going to deal our clarifying cards here. Sorry about that little interruption. That was my husband coming in to give me a few things. Whoops, and one of them fell. Okay, now I've already shuffled and prayed over those cards, so we are all set here. Okay, and let's get started here. Now, what is the overall theme for the next 2 weeks? And there looks like there may be a little bit of conflict generally around your business. People may be questioning you, or questioning your authority, or questioning what you're doing in your work, or how you're doing it. And the Seven of Wands is telling you that you need to stand your ground. You know what you're doing, so just go ahead. I mean, I know there may be a lot of things coming at you and a lot of people, but you know what you're doing, and you're doing the right thing. And along with that comes the great energy of spell casting. Now, spell casting is here to tell you that you have mastered all of the elements and the communication with the divine, and you have the ability to create the great things in your life and in others that are around you. So no matter who's questioning you on what you're doing, just go with it, because you know what you're doing. And when spell casting comes in, she's here to just back you up on that. You know exactly what you're doing in order to make great things for you and your business, or your family, or your company, or whatever. And the Queen of Wands energy is coming in there to help you learn in a safe environment anything more that you need to learn. So throughout this week, I see a lot of energy that is already showing work and learning, but there's also a little bit of mastery in there. Sorry if you can hear my dog walking around. She just came in and is all excited. The next card is what you are leaving behind. And you're leaving behind anything that doesn't serve you. You are going, when you're moving forward, but you're thinking of what is going to benefit you, not what's going to benefit everybody else. This is something that you need to do yourself. And it's going to be you having to listen to your inner voice and the divine in order to come up with the answers on how to move forward with whatever situation you need to deal with, especially when it comes to big life questions or big life decisions. So you might be having one of those coming up here. It may be a job, it may be a home move, anything to those means. And then you have the Mother of Water coming in. That's going to give you all the nourishment you need. She's bringing in the elements that you need in order to flourish and grow in your life and your work and your business, every aspect of your life. She's going to help you. She's going to nurture that and grow, help you grow. And you have the Cave of Swords coming in, and this is a really cool energy. I enjoy the Cave of Swords energy here. This person is going to come in and they like to calculate. They like to figure out problems. They like to experiment. They like to figure out how things work. These are the type of people that, like my son, for example, he will take something apart to learn how it goes together and learn how to fix it and put it back together. And he does this constantly, and that's the kind of energy that's coming in here. And he also can come up with innovative ways of solving a problem if there's any kind of a problem, and that's the same energy as the Cave of Swords here. So whatever you're up against, you got some good energy to back you up there and to help you through it. And okay, what you are continuing, and this is you are continuing to reap the benefits of what you have, of the hard work that you've put in. So there's something coming back to you or someone. So there may be a relationship before, either a friend or a romance or something like that, maybe that might be coming in for you. Maybe coming back. If it didn't serve you and it was not a good relationship, then just stay away from that person. But if it could also be the benefits of your hard work coming back to you. So either one of those can be what the Judgment is talking about here. And then you have transformation coming in, and that is exactly what this card is saying. Whatever is coming to you is going to help you transform into what you need to be in order to move forward with your life in general. And with that transformation is going to come endings and but new beginnings. That is the Death card. Some people look at it negatively. I mean, yes, whatever's going to happen may hurt. There may be some really bad feelings when it comes to whatever's going to come to an end, but it's necessary, and there are new beginnings that will benefit you in the end. Okay, what is entering into your life? And this is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands likes to gather information about what they are inspired to do, what they are passionate about. And the Knight of Wands in this instance is asking you to take a look at what you're passionate about. is that really what you want to do? Is that, or is there something else that you may want to do? It's basically a time of discovery with yourself and what you're passionate about. Could be spiritually, it could be work-wise, it could be just something that you want to do that's fun, something you're passionate about that you do on your spare time. It doesn't really necessarily have to be any kind of work or relationship thing. This has to do with you exploring what you are passionate about and what you want to do. And along with your exploration, there are going to be some people that are going to be upset over what you choose and what you choose to do. The emotions are, really on edge here. They could go either way, so you're kind of like walking on eggshells around discussing your passion. But as long as you can feel your way through and navigate the situation, then it will turn out beneficial for you. Everything will work out in your favor. But you just have to watch for how people are reacting to what you're doing. And then in the end, you'll be celebrating early triumphs or abundance, early returns on your new passion there. And the fifth card is what's to come in your career. And again, we have another knight that is asking you to do a little bit of exploration in your knowledge. And maybe your career might be asking you to continue your education and asking you to maybe pick a direction in your career that you want to pursue and learn about. And the crone of water is here to tell you that whatever you learn, you need to put it away. Put it in a little bottle because you will need it in the future. So whatever it is that you're learning, make a note of it, put it up somewhere. Remember what was done and how it was done, because you will need that process in the future. And when you do, make sure that you put this teachings, what you learn away. You'll be harvesting. You'll have a great harvest. It's abundance, and it will also teach you at the same time to again look back at what you did right and write it down, so you know what you did right, so you can continue to do that in the future. It's a repetitive thing that you're going to have to do, like farming. They sow their seeds, they nourish that, they give the plants nourishment, they take care of those plants until they come to fruit. They gather that fruit, and then they take the seeds from the fruit in order to continue to grow that fruit. So that's what you have to do. You have to put away what you need to continue and make sure that you have enough that you need in order to continue for the next cycle. Okay, what's coming into your life as far as relationships? Okay, and this is the Four of Pentacles. And what I see with this card is you're starting to see the promise of a good future with somebody. There's a good solid start to this new relationship with somebody that you started a while ago. Maybe, a couple weeks, couple months, but you're really starting to see the potential in that relationship. And the 10 of Earth is here to tell you that you are going to know the perfect time to talk to this person about maybe the advance of the relationship or where the relationship stands, where it's going, things like that. But you are getting help from the divine. You have divine timing, and this is what this card is divine timing. You're going to know the perfect time to discuss that. And when you do, you need to stand up for yourself. A lot of times in relationships, there you have one person that's the dominant person and they take the helm, and if you see something, if you feel that there's something off and that you need to be included in some kind of decision when it comes to this relationship, stand up for yourself and don't be afraid. You have the right to do that, and that's what the Seven of Wands is telling you to do. Your thoughts, your feelings, your ambitions, they are important too, just not just the other person. So you really need to stand up and make that known right off the bat, because this is a new relationship. I see that this is a new relationship, so make that clear up front. And that's one way to avoid any conflicts in the future. And what is to come with your personal growth? Now, this is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is saying that you need to leave some stuff behind and you need to move forward. It's time to move forward. You're stagnating. Things just, they're not inspiring you anymore. Your emotion and your heart isn't in what you're doing. So move forward when it comes to your life. There's a part of your life, whether it's career, whether it's home, family, relationships, whatever it is, there's a part of yourself that needs to just leave behind what ain't serving and move ahead. So it may be painful. You may have to drop things that you really don't want to drop, but it's going to be the best for you. So sit and think about what it is that you really need to drop and get rid of in order to grow as a person. And when you're able to do that, it's going to feel weird. It's a whole new environment for you, and you may feel unbalanced and unsure of yourself for a little while. But what you need to do is find your equilibrium, balance yourself out, and focus your energies and learn how to navigate through this new part of your life. And the Two of Swords, to go along with that, is saying that if you balance your heart and your mind, it's going to make things a lot easier for you to find your equilibrium when it comes to this new environment. Not every choice is a choice that you need to make right now. You have the ability and the right to stop and think about things before you make the decision. And as long as you have balance between your intellect and your emotions, you will make the right decision and things will work out here. Now, what is the overall advice for you for the next 2 weeks? And that is the Ten of Swords. Things may be painful, but it's the ending to your pain. All the work and all the work that you've had to do and the pain you've gone through and the growing and all of that, it's coming to an end. You are going to be able to move on. It's come to the point where there's no other choice but to move on. And in doing so, you in order to do so, you need to make a choice. Now, it's either a yes or no choice, and you know the choice that you need to make. The answer is already there. You already know it. The only thing that's holding you back is you. You have to accept the answer. You have to accept that that is right for you. And there may be, along with the pain that you've gone through, there's going to be someone to help you through it. I'm glad to see this card come up there. This is the Queen of Chalices, and this energy is going to be a supportive energy, and they're there to help you through all of the stress and all of the issues that you may have coming up in the next 2 weeks with all of this busy energy. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Before you go ahead and watch some more videos, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.